girls have missed it. The simple looks, the simple makeup. I know you girls missed it because I miss just doing makeup. Like, all the creative looks are amazing and amazeballs, but sometimes when you do that simple look gives you the boost and the confidence when you go on. You be like, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. Now we like clean girl makeup, but we also like makeup, you feel me? And in today's look, I'm gonna show you girls my favorite sexy, smoky, but wing eye look. Let's say it again. Smoky, sexy, winged eye favorite look. Let's get into it. Yes, ma'am. So first things first, you need to grab yourself some tape. Any tape that you might have. Just get tape that's easy on the eyes because you don't want nothing too crazy, too sticky on your eyelids and you're ripping the flick out of your eye because your eye is like very sensitive. So I'm gonna stick this at an angle, okay? So I'm using the bottom of here, my eyelid, as a guide, and I'm sticking that right there. Don't stick it too close because it can like irritate you while you're doing your eye, and then you be like teary-eyed and stuff like that because it's bugging you, like how I'm about to get right now. So that was kind of a little bit too close. Next, we're going to prime our lids. Now, if you have the P. Louise base, you can use that. But because we're simplifying things today, we're going to go in with the Danessa Myrick. We're going to go in with this Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Any concealer that you have, you can go in with that. So you're just going to take a little dab there. And with a fluffy brush, I'm using my Sephora 57 brush. And I'm just patting that all over my eyelid. Now, you can leave your eyelids like this, but to simplify this, we go in with a translucent powder. I'm going in with the One Size translucent powder, and I'm gonna use that to set all over my lids. This helps the eyeshadow to blend seamless and way better. Groundworks Neutral. She is like really pricey. She's like $128 American dollars. Paid for this with my own money, yes, but she is very much worth it. She smells so good. She comes with cream shades and also powder shades. This is a bit more cheaper. This is the Juvia's Space Coffee Shop palette, and it comes with all the dark colors that you would possibly need. Also your browns. This is just a brown girl friendly palette. I'm gonna go in with Miss Juvia's Place today. Okay, so the first shade that I'm gonna go in with is this darker brown shade right here. And I'm just going to bring that here and move it outwards. Close my eye a little bit. And we're just gonna bring that all the way in. Now with this eye look, it kind of gives me like a winged effect, and it's just so sexy and sweet. Use a much lighter brown shade, and I'm going to diffuse this out. I'm going to go into this brown shade right here, tap off my little excess, and I'm just gonna go slightly above here, and I'm just gonna blend that out some more. And just bringing her up. You see how that is just so sexy to me. That is just so sexy. Now with that same dark shade that we used before, you can go in and redefine this because it looks as if oh, I just stick myself in my eye. Yup. It looks as if it disappeared a little bit, but we're gonna bring it back. That is the key to blending. Going back and forth with your colors. Once you go back and forth with your colors, when you feel like you reach a good blend, then you move on to your next shade. Then when you get into your next shade, you do the same back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And go into this shade right here and just pat that in this area. And we're just basically opening up the eye with that shadow. We're not exceeding it. We're not going in here. We're just patting right there and stop. Pat, pat, pat. And it opens up the eye. Like, she just looks so beautiful and brown and smoky. And we're gonna go into a black liner and we're going to tight line. Now, tight line is just basically you're lining your waterline. So what you can do, hold this up, look down, and just tight line. If this is too much for you, you don't have to tight line. You can just leave it alone. And look at me, I'm already crying now. Anyways, yeah, happens. But you can leave it just like this and just go ahead and throw on a half lash. So these half lashes I got from Amazon. You can even create your own half lash. You can just cut your lash in half, cut it off, and then you stick your lash on, put on your mascara, and you should look like, you know, like your face is grabbing and lifting as well. But anyways, I'm so sorry. But basically when I took off the tape, it gave me a perfect cut. And thankfully I used my bottom eyelid, like I said, to angle the tape, and you see that beautiful, beautiful cut right there. I also put on my my half lashes. It gives me like a little dramatic effect. So I'm gonna go do the rest of my face and I'm gonna come back when I'm dealing with the eyes again. Okay, I am going to go in because as you can see, the brown is like really accentuating my eyes. My eyes are like so beautiful and brown. But yeah, I'm going to go in with this dark shade right here, the same dark shade that we used initially, and I'm just going to ease that under the waterline. Work that in there like that. Now with a more rounded brush here, I'm going to go into this shade here that we used, diffuse that brown out. And then with the lighter shade that we used, I'm gonna go in there and just slightly underneath that, soften it out. We can leave the look like this, but I'm gonna take it a little step further and add some bottom mascara. Eyes, the face, the lip. Like, she is Tia. She is Tia, girl. But I hope you girls learned something from this eyeshadow tutorial. Comment or tag me in when you try this, or send me even a private DM, even if you're kind of shy with doing this type of thing and then putting it out on social media and it doesn't look right. And even if you have questions, you can ask me. You can comment under this video on other things that you're struggling with in your makeup journey that you need my help with, and I will do my best to get that out to you for all of my Simple Girl Mondays. And I really want to bring back Simple Girl Mondays because I felt like it was so beneficial and it was completely different. You know, it's simple makeup for simple girls who just learning how to do makeup. Not simple in a way like you're mentally simple. No, I'm not saying that. But simple in a way that you're just learning and starting out. And certain things still don't make sense to you. But I will do my best to get this out to you girls. It might not be every week, but I will definitely try to do more Simple Girl Mondays as much as my schedule allows me. But you girls can have a beautiful and a blessed Monday and have a great start to your week. And I love you girls. Bye, loves.